Regret, remorse, guilt, anger towards situations past, someone who hurt you, yourself. I invite you to experience the one multimedia event that will help you release feelings of regret. Let go of your past mistakes. Forgive yourself and anyone who has ever hurt you. It is time for you to be freed from the pain and negativity that binds you and live your life joyously. Imagine you're standing alone in a small room. There are no accessible doors or windows. You stand in the middle of the room. The walls start to move, closing in. There's a clock over the now locked door you came in. Suddenly, a red light goes on, and the clock shows 60 seconds and starts to count down. 59. 58. What happens if you stay there? You look to the ground and see 3 manholes. Yes, a way out. You lift the first one, and lunging jaws of crocodiles nearly knock the lid from your hands in an attempt to eat you alive. You drop the lid back on, petrified, shaking. You lift the heavy lid of the next manhole and stare into a pit of huge spiders, cobras, scorpions are crawling up. Meanwhile, the clock is still counting down. 34, 33, 32 seconds to go. The walls are getting closer. The room is getting smaller and smaller. You slam the lid back down again, squishing some of the legged torments as they try to crawl out to deliver your death. 22, 21, 19. The lid to the third manhole reveals a putrid sewer, full of smelly shit, but it's shallow enough to swim in and stay alive. You put this lid back on as well and quickly consider your options. The walls are still closing in and the clock is at 15, 14. Pick a manhole or the walls will crush you to death. Will you live or die? Choose! You jump into the putrid sewer. You make the same call we all would. Swimming alive, even up to your neck in shitty waters, you feel nothing but relief. We do feel relief when we get out of a tight situation, at first, but soon enough we start to smell the stench. People around us pass judgment, suggesting that we could or should have done things differently. This is when you have to remember that you chose the best option available to you at the time, based on the resources and wisdom you had in that moment. Survival instinct. Apply this to every single situation in your past and the past of anyone who's ever hurt you. They too chose the best option available to them at the time. Forgive them. Forgive yourself. Give yourself permission to be free of the pain. You now have the secret to letting go. It's easy to look back and beat ourselves up about what we could or should have done. That's clarity of hindsight and the enemy of a joyous life. Now, take a deep breath. And as you exhale, give yourself permission to let it go. The script for Manholes was adapted from the works of author and life coach Malti Bhojwani. Original score and sound design by George Vlad. Game-sounds.com. Script collaboration and voice production by Jenn Henry. JennHenryCreatives.com. For more inspiration on how to lead a life of joy and abundance, go to MaltiBhojwani.com. MaltiBhojwani.com.